someone is doing it to make money, then they'll make money. But if you're doing it for the love of the music, then you'll always be happy.
A new generation that has to define what it means to be successful as a musician.
I started music at a really interesting time. I think it was right when independent artists could just kind of make their own start.
The song, itself has the capacity to, bring good energy out of you and out of other people.
Perhaps we have an illusion of how stable art really is. I think it's really a process of continual change.
Within the past decade, digitally stored and shared music quickly replaced the need for CDs. Now the titans of record industry are losing their once unbreakable stranglehold on the musical world. Consumer affordable recording equipment and new internet services are giving independent artists everywhere a chance to claim their fame. Now countless masses of musicians are taking a deep breath in anticipation of this new, independent generation. But as New York City continues to lose live venues and concert audiences slowly diminish, it's up to this new generation to forge new paths to success. The world-renowned jazz conservatory at SUNY Purchase College produces hundreds of hopeful students each year. 2 of these students have already begun to make their stand. Jazz vocalist Cyrille Aimee has toured across the globe, making profound impacts in each country she graces with her voice. Determined to keep the art of live performance strong, she relentlessly travels and performs wherever a stage is available.
Once so true, I love you. Sonny, thank you for the love you brought my way.
Well, I grew up in a small town in France called Samoa, and it's the town where the gypsy guitar player Django Reinhardt lived, and there's been ever since a Django festival in his honor every year in my town. And gypsies from all around Europe and all over the world come to honor his music and play guitar for a whole month with their caravans and their whole families. And I started hanging out with the gypsies, and then I started being obsessed with their lifestyle and with their music, and that's how I started singing around the campfire. While they played the guitar, I would sing a couple songs I had learned from an old Django record, and I was hooked. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré, l'a promis.
Recent graduate Matt Simons traveled coast to coast to pursue his dreams as a musician. But after sharing the stage with Cyrille Aimee as well as some of the legends of the East Coast jazz scene, he's deciding to take a giant step in the other direction.
I've been fine here on my own. Fact, I prefer to be alone.
I've always been interested in songwriting. I did that. I've been writing songs since I was 12 years old. To play the guitar and just sit and write really corny love songs. There's an audience for songwriters, and if you can, and there's more money in that. There's more, there's just more opportunity in the pop world, and it's where my heart is, which is the real reason why I did it. And I've done the jazz thing. I'm really enjoyed it, but it never really spoke to me, like, you know, playing my own original songs and being able to write lyrics. And when it got down to it, it kind of came down to choose a career. There's really just no other option.
Born to a French father and Dominican mother, Cyrille Aimee made her presence known on both home countries before deciding to take on New York.
I had sent a videotape to this audition for a Star Academy, which is like American Idol, but in France. I was chosen, and I was really excited, but at the last minute they showed us the contract we had to sign. It was this big. I decided to choose between fame and good music. But when I refused, it created a big chaos, and I was on the covers of magazines. When I flew from France to DR, they looked through my dad's phone records and found my grandma's phone number. And they were saying they wanted to send a military helicopter to come and get me. It was crazy.
Oh, this is so exciting. You are so... The moon is the same moon above you, aglow with the same evening light, but shining at night in Tunisia. They guide you through the desert sand. The cares of the day seem to vanish. The wonders of night brings release. Each wonderful night in Tunisia, where the nights are filled with peace.
I was very excited to see the potential that this young woman had of being possibly one of the next jazz divas. You see Cyrille for the first time, and she has an aura around her that is full of charisma, and she's very, very deeply in tune with herself, having her voice be an extension of herself. She pulled the entire audience into herself, into her concert, and she made everybody be totally in tune with her.
On a previous vacation, I had met this famous pianist over there, and they took me in to live with them and play music with him. After having worked with that piano player, I started playing a lot, and I had 7 gigs a week, sometimes 8, and it was great, but I was missing the challenge. I wanted to hear other jazz musicians. I wanted to hear better singers than me. I wanted to learn more because I was kind of staying at the same musical level. I decided to apply to Purchase. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. I learned so much.